Hello, my name is Dante Hodge. In the world we live in today, we expect change and advancement all the time. However, how would we be able to move forward and know what to do next if we were not able to reference the work from the past? This brings me to what I'll be talking about today. The reasoning behind the balance struck by the grant of exclusive rights for a limited time to authors. In my opinion, this standard is necessary, and the reason behind it is for the world to progress. Let's take, for example, Shakespeare, a work that is now in the public domain. This is a story that was pounded into our heads growing up and can even be seen, used as the blueprint in many movies today. There's also the argument that when a work goes into the public domain, the family loses the benefit. While this is true, I think that the life of the author plus 70 years is more than enough time. Work going into the public domain is very important for the progression of society, in my opinion. In the case of Shakespeare, I think that it's a good thing that it is public domain. If it wasn't, what would we have learned in literature classes, and what would we have used for school plays? Having things like this in the public domain educates the society and helps us to understand our history. Another example of work in the public domain is Newton's laws. Imagine if these laws were still protected by copyright law. Think about all the limitations there would be for upcoming scientists and inventors. How would we understand and be able to work around physics? Work being in the public domain is important for the society and the authors as it makes them legendary. Mickey Mouse is an example of work still protected by copyright. This is a frequently talked about example because this copyright will soon be up. The original Mickey Mouse was one of Disney's first characters and is without a doubt the face of the company. Needless to say, still being protected by copyright is in the best interest of the company. If it was not protected, people would be able to use the original Mickey in whatever way they feel, and this could hurt Disney a lot. Though this may be an obvious example, Michael Jackson's work is still protected by copyright. My reason for choosing this example is to show why that 70 years after death is very important. Let's think in the interest of Michael's family. He has 3 young children who need to be taken care of. With that being said, it wouldn't be right for all of his work to go into the public domain after his passing, since he has people who can still benefit from it. This is why the copyright law works in the best interest of the author. In conclusion, I want to say that I think that the limited time of the exclusive rights for the authors works in the best interest of both the authors and the society. My reason for saying this is because society gains material that we could build upon for years to come and leave for future generations, and the authors gain because they leave something for their family, but their family has enough time to live off of it and gain all that they could gain. Thank you for listening to my podcast. See you next time.